What's up, guys? It's Frank from the DOW, and this is the first podcast of 2016. I had a couple of things people had asked me to talk about, the Royal Rumble predictions, so I guess I'll just get into that. Um, who do I want to win the Royal Rumble? It's hard because there's a lot of people that I like right now, but I'm gonna have to go with Bray Wyatt. Let's be honest. He really hasn't had too much going on for him. He had the feud with the Dudleys and Dreamer and Kane and Undertaker, and that was like a one-off thing or whatever. I guess with Kane and Undertaker, they had it happened, and then for whatever reason they brought Kane back and he feuded with them, and then nothing happened again. But I think Bray should win the Rumble. If not him, Ambrose is my second guess. Kevin Owens isn't going to win the Rumble because he's still feuding over the Intercontinental title with Ambrose. But again, even if he won, I'd be happy. Him, Ambrose. If Cesaro wasn't hurt, I would want Cesaro to win. But people get hurt, things happen, and you can't get what you want pretty much. So yeah, I would want Bray Wyatt to win. I want I guess it's shocking that this may sound. I want Roman to retain his title because I don't like Sheamus, and I think Sheamus is boring. I think that both of them are boring, to be honest with you, but Roman Reigns has somewhat won me over since I seen him in his last matches and at Raw, which I'll get into in a little while. Now, I'll probably save that part for last, but I don't watch SmackDown because Rod wanted me to review SmackDown. I don't watch SmackDown at all anymore. I haven't watched it since 2007, maybe 2008. I read the spoilers. Honestly, I thought SmackDown was terrible, to be honest with you. The matches could have been better, but they weren't. And for me, to be honest, I don't like watching SmackDown unless somebody major returns, something big happens. And the last time I watched SmackDown, well, okay, I didn't watch it. I recorded it. Was when Paul Bearer came back with Kane. That was the last time. Well, he came back with Undertaker, but whatever. You get the point. I don't watch SmackDown. It's not enjoyable for me. The matches are terrible, and yeah, I don't like it. Andrew Seed wanted me to say my ideas for 2016. I think that this year is going to be really interesting. I think we're going to have a couple of World Heavyweight Champions that nobody expects to happen. I think that maybe we'll get a Money in the Bank winner this year at WrestleMania that nobody expects to win the Money in the Bank. Or is Money in the Bank after Royal Rumble? I don't know, but whatever. Whoever wins that, I think it might be somebody unexpected. If Ambrose doesn't win the Rumble, then I'd want him to win Money in the Bank. Same goes for if Cesaro comes back, which you got to give the guy credit, man. You ever see the way Cesaro works out in his videos, and he's an animal, he's a machine, and the fact that he tore his he didn't tear anything, I don't think, but he had to get shoulder surgery, and his estimated return time was I think 4 to 6 months, and he's rumored to be back in 2 months. So Cesaro could return at any time. You don't really know, but if he's in the Money in the Bank, I would want him to win, or Ambrose if Ambrose doesn't win the Rumble, or if Bray doesn't win the Rumble, then I'd want him to win. I think that as far as the Intercontinental Championship, maybe throw Santino back into the mix, throw Ryder into the mix, put Ziggler back into the mix, or make Ziggler the champion. You might as well do something with him because there's a lot of talent that doesn't get used. Sandow, Curtis Axel. I think in 2016, Enzo Amore and Big Cass are going to get brought up. I think Carmella's going to get brought up to the main roster. I think that Eva Marie is going to be down in NXT for a very long time because nobody likes her at all. I think that they should fire the Ascension because they suck and they're a waste of talent. But people that keep asking me or sending me messages asking me why Wade Barrett hasn't wrestled, and Wade Barrett is hurt. He has a neck injury. What else? Wade Barrett is always hurt. He has a neck injury. That's why he hasn't been wrestling. He's been in the match, but they don't take him in because he's hurt. Um, and getting completely off topic, if you're a Giants fan, I highly suggest you watch tomorrow's game because it most likely will be Tom Coughlin's final game as the New York Giants head coach. He's one, if not the greatest coach the Giants have ever had. In the last 10 years, he brought them to the Super Bowl twice, and they won the Super Bowl twice. He's a great mentor, a great leader. He has his own Coughlin Foundation, helps out with kids and everything like that. So if you're around tomorrow and you have nothing to do, I highly suggest you watch the Giants game. Also, coming out of right field, I do hope that the Jets win and beat the Bills because it's the Jets, and New York hasn't really had anything to be happy about or get excited for since the Mets were in the championship. While I was at Raw on Monday, I know a lot of people saw it on TV. They didn't enjoy it. They thought that it was a bad show. But when you're there live and you have ringside seats and you're able to interact with the superstars as they're coming up and down the entranceways and stuff, it's a lot of fun. And I know that a lot of people seen the pictures I put up. I actually made it onto TV with my brother during Ryder's entrance. It's a lot of fun, a little pricey, but it was well worth it. And if you could ever get seats like that, I highly suggest breaking the bank a little bit and getting them because it might be a once in a lifetime opportunity for a couple of people, and it's definitely a lot of fun. New Day is the most over tag team that I've seen since the Degeneration X era. They do. I mean, when they came out, the whole place went nuts. Everybody loved them. Throughout the night, I don't know if it was heard on TV, but no matter what match was next, fans would cheer whoever they liked in that match to the claps of New Day. Big Show, nobody likes Big Show. They wanted him to retire, so they would chant like New Day does. Instead of the New Day clap, it would be Big Show sucks. Big Show sucks, like that. Or please retire, like that. Like, please retire, like that, or whatever. But no matter who was fighting throughout that night, there would be random chants of New Day. Everybody wants Daniel Bryan to come back. The occasional CM Punk chants. For me, the match of the night for Raw was New Day against the Lucha Booties. And I know everybody's like, oh, but you don't, you're a big Ambrose mark, but you didn't think his match was good? No, because when you have Sheamus beating the crap out of Jimmy Uso for 15 minutes in a match, and you have the whole arena doing the wave, and then the match is bad when Rusev and Barrett break character and they end up hysterical laughing while during the match and they start doing the wave with you. Again, I don't know if it was shown on TV, but Barrett and Rusev were both doing the wave with the arena, with the whole arena, as everybody else was doing it, which I thought was hysterical. The match was terrible. People want to get mad at me and say that, how can I say that Sasha versus Becky Lynch was a boring match? Again, another match where the two divas, there was no build-up for the match, there was no hype around the match. Yeah, sure, everybody likes Sasha, everybody likes Becky, and I get that. And they were good in NXT, and then you bring them up to the roster, and they're crap. Not because they don't know how to wrestle, it's because they don't know how to be booked properly. Like I said, the 15-minute, it was like, for 15 minutes, the same move, the same hold, this one jumps off the top rope, this one does that, and you repeat it over and over and over and over again, and it was a terrible match live. The fans did not like the match. It was a boring match, and that's why they got the boring chants. Like I said, I think 2016 is going to be a good year for wrestling. I think TNA is going to go down. I think TNA is done for this year. They don't have the money. They're on a fucking TV Guide channel. Who's gonna watch? Honestly, who watches TNA here? Besides, I know Rod watches every week, and maybe like 2 other people, and that's it. Nobody else watches TNA anymore. TNA is gonna, and it's gonna sound wrong because I'm a wrestling fan. I appreciate good wrestling, TNA wrestling is garbage, straight up trash. Like I don't know how to describe it, but it's garbage. The product is garbage, the matches are garbage, the wrestlers are garbage that are in TNA. You want, like I said, and everybody's gonna know. And if you know me well enough by now, and if you followed all of my podcasts, you know what I'm gonna say right now. You want good wrestling, you want originality, you want creativity, you want a company that you've never seen before do things in wrestling. Watch Lucha Underground, which returns January 27th on El Rey Network. Yeah, I'm not getting sponsored or any money for saying it. I just like saying it because I love Lucha Underground. Again, watch the show. If you haven't caught up with any of it, or if you never watched an episode, you could stream the whole season on the El Rey Network, or you could stream it on YouTube. I'm sure there's a way to do it. Look it up. You won't be disappointed. And yeah, I hope that you guys watch this video. I hope you guys comment on it, like it, show your friends, show your grandma, show your sister, show your uncle, your brother, your baby mamas. It doesn't matter to me. Show them. If you can, try to get the word out about the group. Let's try to get up to 500 members or more this year. Alright, guys? Again, I'm Frank. This is the Dow Podcast. And I hope that you all have had a happy and safe New Year. And I'll see you guys in the group. Later, guys. Bye. And always remember, New Day rocks. New Day rocks. New Day rocks. Peace out, bitches.